Hello everybody, so today we are going to be doing the reading for September 2023. We are going to be doing things a little bit different. This is just going to be one reading, opposed to the past months where it has been more than one, just for energetic reasons. So we're gonna get here shortly, but I do want to go ahead, and these little lights that we have here, that is for spirit. I do have one of my spirits here to also assist me. That way we're getting accurate messages and everything to flow through how it's supposed to. I'm also gonna light a tea light for as an offering to my spirit and those who come through. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start by lighting the tea light here, and I am also going to light some incense to clear my space, and of course as an offering to spirit and the elements. Okay, and you guys cannot see it, but this vessel right here is a mirror, and I do have one of these hanging on each one of my spirits, and that one for her just lit up, so I'm taking that as a confirmation that we are ready to go. Okay, and we are going to start off by doing the overall energy for September for everybody who watches this video. Okay, so we have two, and I am going to show them to you guys. So we have new moon in Cancer, which is you and your loved ones are safe. And then we have new moon in Libra, that is a new romantic cycle begins. Okay, so I don't really touch much on love unless it is, you know, brought up, but it seems like if there has been any worries about being safe, let that be mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever aspect of your life you have been kind of worrying about, do know that you and your loved ones are safe. It seems like even if things in the physical world are not going as you would like them to, the spirit world has your back. Know that it is not just, you know, just spirits out there. Everybody has spirit guides, ancestors, a spirit team. So keep that always in mind whenever you're feeling alone. And then also I do see new beginnings romantically. So if you're in a relationship, this could be, you know, things, if they seem a little bit rocky, things are going to get better instead of getting worse. And also, since these are new moons, I see new beginnings, new things coming through. Even though if it might seem like everything is dark, things are not going your way, know that in reality things are about to turn for the better. There is going to be new things coming out of this darkness that you have been experiencing. I also do want to point out the card underneath the deck, which is don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. So just make sure that when things are getting better, to not let your ego get in the way. Also, do not block these blessings that are coming through due to ego, or you know, you to being too prideful, like, no, I'm not gonna let this person help me. Like, why would I let them help me? I can do this on my own. You know, just try to avoid situations, thoughts, feelings like that. Just let things come to you as they will be, and whatever comes your way, accept it, work with it. And you know, a lot of things are blessings that you might not be seeing them. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna go ahead and clarify these. Okay, so let's clarify. You and your loved ones are safe, just to make sure. Okay, so we have drawing closer. Something is around the corner, attracting the right things, bringing closer together. Okay, so you and your loved ones are safe. If, you know, safety, security was an issue, you know, whatever you have been trying to manifest, that is slowly coming through. I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here, actually. Okay, and then I'm also gonna try to clarify a new romantic cycle begins, and one popped out, so let me go ahead and get that. Okay, so we got protection, regeneration, and royal power, health, protection, protected from evil forces. So again, this is emphasis on that protection, on that safety. If it has been an issue, emphasis that you will be okay. It does not matter what you have been experiencing, everything will be okay. You are protected. Everything that has happened, it all has a reason, obviously, right? Also underneath the deck, we do have coming out, making your presence known, coming out of a situation, emerging from inactivity. So again, whatever darkness you were going through, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Things will change for the better. I feel like this is, I wouldn't be surprised if this is like an ongoing message throughout the reading, because so far it has been. Okay, so next we're going to move on to what needs to be released for this upcoming month. So one wanted to pop out, and I believe that was anger, but okay, those are too many. Okay, let's try to get more specific. Ooh, okay. All right, let me fix this over here. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, so it says friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Now this one did come out upside down, so we're gonna go ahead and read it as if it was upside down, or just how I will read it for myself. Okay, so with this, what needs to be released is, you know, if you went through situations where certain friends or people who you thought were your friends, they treated you a type of way, they wore masks, they, you know, there's just people out there that will pretend to be your friend, either to, you know, to get something out of you that is not of your benefit. It could be your energy, your time, information, right? So I would say to stay away from those people who are not consistent, to stay away from those people who do not keep their word. If they say like, hey, you know, if they promise you something, or we're gonna hang out, you know, on this day, and it doesn't happen, and they just reach out to you whenever they want to, or, you know, they just kind of like pull the plug on the friendship. Like, it's okay, it's perfectly fine, right? Even if they did betray you and you know nothing about it. But let me tell you something. So when you experience people who are truly not there for you, you will feel that, you know, they will show their true colors by not being consistent, by not keeping their word. And a lot of us, we tend to see the good in people, like, oh, they will never do that, or they're like this and they're like that. But in reality, they're the complete opposite, right? And Of course, if they're your friend or somebody who you care, who you love for, who you have been there for, if they have been there for you previously, you're obviously not going to have these thoughts, right? But again, you have to look out for the signs. You have to look out, are they truly there? Or even like, for example, like if they heard that you went through something and they don't reach out, they don't check up on you, they how I said before, they don't keep their words on certain things, then it's okay, it's fine. Just know that person is not somebody who you can truly trust. It's somebody who is not truly there. So just keep it moving, okay? And it's perfectly fine. And underneath the deck we do have surrender. I can release my need to control. So again, if you're going through difficult situations, it can be easy to try to control certain things to make things go your way. But for the month of September, I feel like you just need to let things flow and also allow yourself to flow with the universe, flow, whatever comes, whatever leaves. Whatever happens is just meant to be. Don't ask for more, don't ask for less. Just, again, work with what you have, and just continue to work on yourself and continue to releasing these energies, these peoples, the situations, even if it's like your behaviors, your thoughts, your emotions, right? Whatever needs to be released in order to make space for better, bigger things. For example, if it's friends, guess what? People are gonna come and go in your life, and that's kind of like the cycles of life. You might feel like you're losing a really good friend, but in reality, you're just making space for people who are trustworthy, who will actually be there and care for you. And then later down the road, everything's going to make sense. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I was just, I was so upset about this, and I was fighting for this friendship, or I really care for this person and they really didn't. Everything is just going to click, and you're going to know why things went the way they did. But first, you have to surrender, you have to release. I feel like you also have to let yourself enjoy your life and not be so much in your mind, okay? So since we're getting a little bit towards the healing part, let's go ahead and start with that. So let's see how you can heal after releasing this, okay? So this is also part of your journey, of the healing journey. You don't also have to release, but there's also more work that you have to put in order to heal yourself, heal these wounds, heal these betrayals, heal whatever situation you have been going through, okay? Okay, so how to heal. Okay, so we actually have 3. Okay, so first one is number 18, creation story, pathway. The second one, sweet grass braid, receptivity. And then we have number 6, walking in a good way, realigned. Okay, so I don't know if you can kind of see, but they're all kind of like roads, right? So okay, so hear me out. Oh, and underneath the deck. Okay, so this is just like the visuals without reading what it says, right? So the sun is coming out, it's beaming, it's the light coming through. How I was saying, after the darkness, the light is able to come through. The light is being created out of the darkness. And then it's kind of like this connection with Mother Earth, or this connection or coming back to yourself, being connected with everything, not just Mother Earth, the plants, the animals, your soul purpose, but also with the universe as a whole, right? Because here the sun is shining out, but here it's huge and it's behind you and it's illuminating. And then here it's a pathway, right? This is all working to guide you to whatever path you're meant to be walking upon. Also, this eagle, this hawk, this bird right here, to me it represents protection. Like you know, if your happiness, the things that you have been working towards, it's being protected. The path is clear. You don't have to worry about obstacles, right? So I feel like after healing, this is all gonna come through. This is the whole process. So in order to heal, you have to really work with yourself. You have to allow, I would say, to call on spirit, but also to allow spirit to work with you, to, you know, tell spirit with your voice, with your words, that you allow them to interfere in your life, that you allow them to do whatever it is that needs to be done in order to get to wherever it is that you have to get to. And it's important to really only try to connect with things, people, and situations that are also giving. For example, this whole friend stuff, you know, if you're giving, they are also supposed to give. They're supposed to be like a give and take in any and all relationship of any type. And even your relationship with the universe, with your higher self, with your spirits, with your ancestors. It's important that you're not just asking and receiving and taking, but that you're also giving back. You know, are you giving back? What ways can you give back? And in that way, you will start to see a lot of changes in your life. You will start to see a lot of positive changes, not just changes in general, but a lot of positivity. And I feel like this will all help you to realign with your soul purpose. And this is everything that you have been going through before September or early September, even if it might seem dark. It all had to happen in order to clear this path. And a lot of times we feel like we lose certain situations, people, places, things, and it can be very hurtful sometimes, right? Because especially if we were super attached to them, if we really love and care for them, and all of a sudden they're gone, now it's the time to, you know, to reflect. What else do you have? What do you have that you can work with? Or not even what you currently have, is you have yourself, right? You have yourself. What can you do? What you need to be working on? So I feel like what needs healing is the perspective. It's detaching from the ego and living more with your heart. And I feel like that's gonna take you it's going to take you where you probably didn't think that you were able to reach. And then also we do have underneath the deck number 35, Sea Planner, intention. It's important that you do have, even if you don't know the steps on how you're going to accomplish something, but what it is exactly that you want to accomplish. I feel like also with you, it is important to do like a vision board. What things do you want to accomplish? What is very important things that you want to obtain in your life? It could be for this month, for the rest of the year, in this lifetime. You can make many vision boards, but I would say to probably start with a vision board just for this upcoming month, for September, and that will help you be a lot more organized. But whatever happens, I feel like you know exactly what it is that you need to heal, that you know exactly what it is that you need to release, and it's going to take you a lot of places. Okay, so I also want to get some healing mantras for you for the month of September. Ooh, okay, so we have dispelling sadness. Okay, so I will feel better once I get the rest I need. Okay, so also it is important for your healing journey. I don't know if you can really see that, but for your healing journey, it is important that you are getting enough rest, right? We can be so too focused in the material world where we're like, we have to keep working. I have to obtain this X amount of money. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to find opportunities to do overtime or whatever it might be. But do know, okay, my ear just started ringing. So I feel like that's confirmation that, you need rest. You can't just overwork yourself to obtain certain things or to get out of a sticky situation. Even if you weren't to overwork yourself, do know that if it's meant to be, you will obtain it, and spirit will find a way for you to receive it. Okay, so let's pull out some self-care activities to see what could assist you in the month of September. Okay, so we have be still. Okay, emphasis on the resting, right? Laying on your bed, laying on the grass if you can, just being one with the universe. Also being still, just looking at the trees swaying, taking some time to really be in the moment, and being in the here and now, because a lot of times we're not in the present moment. We are in the future, thinking about what needs to be done, what needs to be obtained, what needs to be accomplished, or we're thinking about the past, who did this and that, what we experienced, the losses, what ifs, and all of that, instead of being now in the present. And I feel like being in the present is something very beautiful and something that can sometimes be overlooked, but it shouldn't be that way. I also want to pull some affirmations for self-care. Oh, okay. So we have, I take a deep breath and allow myself to relax. My whole body calms down. It does not matter what other people say or do. What matters is how I choose to react and what I choose to believe about myself. So again, emphasis on relaxing, taking things slowly, taking your time with things. There's no need to rush. There's no need to overwork yourself. There's no need to dwell on other people's opinions, what other people are doing. Only concentrate on yourself, on your happiness, on the things that you love and what brings you joy. Okay, and I feel like relaxing, taking time to rest, it's going to be something very important for you. Okay. And also I do want to call forward spirit, let it be ancestors, spirit guides, the viewer spirit team, spirit family, or even if it's my own spirits, if they want to go ahead and step in and give any important messages that the viewers need to go ahead and hear right now for the month of September of 2023. Okay, so we have two. The first one says hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. Trust. While your logical mind is dedicating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. So kind of like what we were saying, right? Not being so tunnel vision, but having something that you want to obtain and knowing that there is multiple paths to get there, to get to the finish line. Okay, it's having faith, not giving up on yourself, not giving up on your dreams and goals. You will know when something is meant to you or destined for you, because it will feel right. It will feel like it's for you, like it was made just for you. And you have to trust this whole process, right? We're going for darkness to light. That is something that is not easy, that sometimes can be very traumatic, and it can be intense. It can be a roller coaster, right? Because you're going down and then you're going up and then you're going down. And it can affect you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. But it's important that you are continuing on your path, continuing to keep moving forward regardless of what comes your way, and always taking that rest that it is that you need. Okay, so I do want to pull some cards to go ahead and clarify the hope and trust. Anything else? Okay, so the first one that came out was infinity, unlimited potential. Even if you feel like you're stuck, there's really no opportunities out there for you. We have tried multiple things to obtain something or accomplish something. Know that your potential is infinite. Even though it might seem like opportunities are limited, know that this is not the truth. You just have to be open and be receiving of these, even if it's something that it's like out of this world or something that you wouldn't normally go ahead and do it. Okay, then we have stability, anchor, and we have clouds and distractions. Okay, so I feel like these opportunities are going to go ahead and come through, and there's going to be this one specific opportunity that you are going to pick, that you're going to be guided to pick, and this opportunity is going to bring forward that stability that you have been wanting or even working towards. But do know that when these big amazing things come through, there's always going to be distractions. Let that be people, situations, things that are going to try to get you out of your path, that's going to try to get you all the way over here when you're supposed to be following this whole path. Okay, so it is important that you are continuing to stay focused. Do not derail from whatever it is that your opportunity is. Once you are set on something, make sure that is exactly what you want, because you don't want to back out and then miss on something very beautiful that was meant for you or that is destined for you. And then just because you decide to back out or go a different route, now your blessings are delayed, and now you go into a path of lessons. And it could be a little bit intense when you go into lessons. It just depends what type of lesson you are being taught. But let's go ahead and pull some angel numbers. Now, when you see these numbers, do know that to pay attention to whatever it is that you were talking about, thinking about. So you can see these numbers on addresses, phone numbers, license plates, on the clock, online. Just whenever you see these, make sure that you're paying attention. So we have number 666, and that says, I am centered. A wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts, so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. And then we have number 18, I am kind-hearted. You are both open-minded and open-hearted, and your ambition is to leave this world better than you found it. Ensure that your goals are aligned with the collective need and with the highest good of all. So also, this card said aligned. And number 20, I am harmonious. You relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. Okay, so even if you have this gift, I do want to warn to make sure that you are using it for your highest good and for the highest good of others, and that you're not taking advantage of this gift, right? That you're not manipulating people, knowing that whatever they say or do, or that you're trying to have them do, make sure it's just not going to harm them or bring any evil to them, and that you're not being ego driven. Okay, so we have come to the end of our reading, and we are going to do 2 yes or no questions. So I want you to think about your question right now. You can say it aloud, you can think about it. Okay, and as I am shuffling the cards, make sure that you're asking that question. Okay, only yes or no questions, please. Okay, and your answer is get more information. Now, this is not a yes, this is not a no. This just means that you need to inform yourself a little bit more, because things might seem a lot different than what you might perceive them to be. Okay, so for example, you might want something, but in reality it's not of your highest good. Okay, so it can be something like that. Okay, so now let's move on to question number 2. So think about your question. Okay, and as I'm shuffling again, ask your yes or no question. Ooh, okay, so we have 2 answers. Okay, so this one, you're going in the right direction. Okay, and the other one is no. Okay, again, even though it's a no, it just means that this is not for you. And no, if this is not for you, something else better is coming through. Something else there's gonna be so much better things coming for you. And know that this is not the only option. Okay, but you're going to be headed towards the right direction. I feel like that has been a theme in this reading, about paths, opportunities, but you just have to be more into the flow of things. Okay, so this is the end of the reading, and I appreciate you all so much, and I do apologize that there's no more that there's no options for other readings, and that we only have one today, but that is because my little kitty cat passed away, and it has been a huge loss for me. So I hope that you all understand, but please let me know if any of this has been helpful for you, and I hope it was. Leave your comments down below, and also don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. And also in the description down below there will be the links to my social medias. That way you can go ahead and follow me. I do post on the daily. Okay, so thank you so much for your time, and a lot of blessings to you.